In the beginning, the Lord God formed the first man from the dust of the ground. Then God breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and the man became a living being. His name was Adam. God planted a garden in a place called Eden, and placed Adam there to care for it. The garden was filled with trees that were beautiful and good for food. In the center of the garden were two special trees, the tree of life, and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And the Lord God commanded Adam, saying, "You may eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. For when you eat from it, you will surely die." Then the Lord God said, "It is not good for the man to be alone." So God caused Adam to fall into a deep sleep. While he slept, God took one of Adam's ribs and made a woman, and he brought her to the man. Adam said, "This is now bone of my bones, and flesh of my flesh." Her name was Eve. Adam and Eve lived together in the garden God had made. They were naked, yet they felt no shame. Now the serpent was more crafty than any of the wild animals the Lord God had made. One day the serpent said to the woman, "Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden?" The woman said, "We may eat fruit from the trees in the garden." But God said, "We must not eat from the tree in the middle of the garden, or we will die." The serpent said to the woman, "You will not surely die. God knows that when you eat it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." The woman saw that the fruit was good for food, pleasing to the eye, and desirable for gaining wisdom. So she took the fruit and ate it. She also gave some to her husband who was with her, and he ate it. Then the eyes of both of them were opened, and they realized they were naked. So they sewed fig leaves together to cover themselves. Later they heard the Lord God walking in the garden in the cool of the day, and they hid among the trees. But God called out to Adam, saying, "Where are you?" Adam said, "I heard you in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid." God said, "Have you eaten from the tree I commanded you not to eat from?" Adam said, "The woman you gave to be with me gave me fruit from the tree, and I ate it." The woman said, "The serpent deceived me, and I ate." Then the Lord God pronounced judgment. The serpent was cursed to crawl on its belly. The woman would now experience pain in childbirth, and Adam would struggle to work the ground all the days of his life. For dust you are, and to dust you will return. Then the Lord God made garments of skin for Adam and Eve and clothed them. And the Lord God sent them out of the Garden of Eden to work the ground from which Adam had been taken. After driving them out, God placed cherubim and a flaming sword flashing back and forth to guard the way to the tree of life.